The Godfather of Harlem was created by Chris Brancato and Paul Eckstein. And here's the official synopsis. A gangster named Bumpy Johnson makes his way in Harlem during the 1960s. A TV prequel to the 2007 film American Gangster, which centered on the criminal enterprise of Frank Lucas. Do you guys remember that movie? American Gangster? Dope movie starring Denzel Washington. And Jay-Z has a concept album by the same name, American Gangster, based on that movie. Anyway, the American Gangster movie, this TV show, which is available on Epix, by the way, if you guys want to check it out, is the prequel to that. It predates that. So in the movie, Denzel Washington's character, Frank Lucas, he was a driver for like this kingpin Godfather of Harlem. But the movie takes place from how Denzel Washington, Frank Lucas, eventually takes over that organization when Bumpy Johnson dies. This prequel, at least so far, up until the 2 seasons that are out, is all about Bumpy Johnson, which again is the guy that Frank Lucas was the driver for. The writing credits for the show are Chris Brancato, Paul Eckstein, Rashida Brady, Zach Kalig, Moses Bernieu, Michael Paines, Lawrence Andrews, Heather Mitchell, and Matthew Newman. And the show has won a Primetime Emmy. The writing is great. It's like really good, captivating story that covers the rise of Bumpy Johnson and his like criminal enterprise in Harlem and how it intertwines with the Italian mafia and their dealings with each other over territory. But what stands out most to me of this series is the impeccable acting, like across the board. I have not seen one character in this entire series that like doesn't go or that doesn't fit or that doesn't just like knock it out of the park. I think, and this might be an odd statement, but the main character, Bumpy Johnson, is played by Forrest Whitaker. I think Forrest Whitaker is, I don't want to say worst actor in this series, but he's the only one that at first I was like not believing him like in this role. And it's Forrest fucking Whitaker. He could like play anybody, right? He's like the cream of the crop when it comes to actors. But that's just to show you like the level of acting within this entire series. Malcolm X is in the series a lot because this is around his time in Harlem, civil rights movement era. He's supposedly friendly with Bumpy Johnson. And throughout the series, you know, they leverage each other's strengths, if you will. But so many more. Then Malcolm X's character is played by Nigel Thatch. You have Ilfinesh Hadera, Lucy Fry, Antoinette Crow Legacy, Vincent D'Onofrio, which plays Edgar from Men in Black. Remember Edgar? He was the husband, the farmer guy husband, and the wife that the bug comes and like takes his skin, kills him and takes his skin, and the wife is like, that wasn't Edgar. It was like something was wearing Edgar, like an Edgar suit. That guy's in it. Eric LeRae Harvey, Giancarlo Esposito, Rafi Gavron. It just goes on and on. Dope acting. Even one of the characters that's like the love interest to Vincent D'Onofrio's daughter, who's Italian, and he's a black dude, and there's like these racial tensions, and he's like an aspiring singer. Like he comes off as a legit 60s fucking doo-wop singer guy. They really did an awesome job, an excellent job of just like immersing you within the experience of the world that this story creates. My only gripe with it so far, and I don't know if it's like a COVID thing or like a mid-season type of thing, is that season 2 only has 7 episodes that are out, and that sucks because it's a really good show, and I'm definitely looking forward for more. Again, it's The Godfather of Harlem. I definitely recommend it. It's available now on Epix.